Now we're talking about mental illness in children, the youth of South Africa.
Mhm.
What is the state of mental illness in South Africa?
Okay, well,
Or not mental illness, sorry, mental illness in youth in South Africa.
yeah. I mean, I don't have exact statistics, but we are finding that there is an on-rise of mental health problems in the youth of South Africa. I mean, and it is explainable if you look at our society and the pressures that these youths are growing up with. You know, there's a lot of bullying in school. And especially with now the social media and the internet, there's a lot of cyberbullying, you know, which gives another angle to the bullying, and substance abuse is really rife in our youth today, and so yeah, the youth of today, I mean, they struggle with the daily difficulties of being a South African, you know, with our high crime rates, living in poverty. And yeah, so
How do those contributing factors that you've just mentioned contribute to mental health? How would that kind of affect someone? Because I think we could have two different people. One person who's able to deal with those things and get through life, you know, as a quote-unquote normal person, and then other people can't really, and then that could turn into mental illness. Am I wrong in saying that?
No. Well, basically, there's a lot of factors that cause mental illness. Number one, genetic.
Yeah.
So if you've got a family history, you know, you at higher risk of developing a mental illness. And then you have your environment that you're born into, how you are nurtured by your family. So, you know, your childhood, how you grew up, any stressful life situations. So, yeah, the youth of today, obviously, if they have a parent who has a mental health problem and they are living in poverty, which makes them more vulnerable, obviously, they're going to be more susceptible to getting a mental illness.
Now, a huge percentage of South Africans face the different contributing factors that you've just mentioned. How on earth do we start helping these people to educate them on mental illness and start getting treatment to them?
Well, yeah, that's, I mean, us as an organization, that's what we are trying to do desperately, and if the public can assist us, it would be great. I think number one is spreading awareness and educating. We need to educate the public about the symptoms of certain mental illnesses, so that they know, okay, maybe this is something that I'm suffering from and I should go for help. You know, we also need to educate the schools. You know, let's start talking about substance abuse, you know, teenage pregnancy, suicide, depression in schools.